guard down. Who's next? Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here! Here! Boring! Useless!
Let my name echo in song!
Lament! Worthless! Good.
Bow your head.
There is no escape!
Come on!
Inazuma shines eternal!
The tides beckon. Silence!
La la la, da da da. Boing, boing, boom. Absurd! Now you shall perish. Shine down. Ha. Ha. Jumpy Dumpty Go! La la la! That really hurt! Blazing delight! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah!
Come on!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Come on!
La la la.
Protection shattered.
Body and mind. Jumpy, dumpy, go! Boom! Hi-ya, boom! Yeah. Ooh, ah. Dodoco?
There is no escape.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Go get him, you agree?
Shine down.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Torn to oblivion. see? There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
I hear everything.
Shine down.
Uruguay, you're up. Ready, go.
Illusion shattered.
Enshroud.
Let the world collide. Boing, boing, boom.
Riptide.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Time to shine.
Dance with me. The show's only just.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Target acquired. Locked up. Claim these souls. I got him cornered.
escape.
Boing, boing, boing.
You are not welcome here.
Now you're testing me.
Shine down.
Dumpty Dumpty Toe.
Your journey ends
Told. Bloom as a flowers and...
You are not welcome here.
Boing, boing, boing.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Your
Your
journey
coming was
ends
foretold.
You are not welcome here.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Your
Your
journey
coming was...
ends here, Lord of Sun. Show me your courage. Let's hope you put up a good fight. Let's hope you put up.
Show me your move.
Show me your courage.
Show me your move. Show me your move. Show me your move.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Show me your courage. Show me your courage. Let's hope you put up a good
Move.
Come on.
Show me your move.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Boing, boing, boom!
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Dumpty Dumpty go!
Woo! Woo!
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Time to go. As one with wind and cloud. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Clouds high, the birds call! Wind strike!
Illusion shattered.
Silence!
Shine down.
Boing, boing, boing! Max and whack!
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Shine down.
Jumpy, dumpy, go!
Illusion torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Boing, boing, boing! These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. but a momentary distraction.
I want to make a really sweet cake. I want to make a really sweet cake.
All right, this should be the house.
Sounds like whoever's inside has restricted mobility. Oh, it seems serious. Oh, what's... break the door down?
No, I only... Calm down. Deep breaths. Remember your training. Control your strength. And... it's open.
Seath, take a few people and lie in wait. Keep your eyes peeled for any activity around the house. The Traveler, head nurse, and I will go inside.
Oh, there. On the bed, there's an We could try, but she is very ill. We mustn't force it.
Well, doesn't look like Rawatsi.
Yep. Hello, ma'am. Might I ask... Hard of hearing, perhaps.
I have one here.
I'd like to show you... Looks like this isn't gonna... Is it possible he could have avoided return...
Maybe.
Yes, so.
I suggest we all return there now.
Sorry, officer, but could I
Of course. Traveler, stay with the head nurse. You're technically here as her assistant after all.
Also, I'd like some Marchusei members to stay as well.
Why's that?
If or what knows how...
Got it.
Thanks for helping me out yet again, Traveler and Paimon. No problem. But when you say her condition is serious, do you mean... Yes. Oh. Let me take care of a few things first. Yeah, of course. I can tell that her family has tried a lot of different treatment methods, including some very expensive medicines. Unfortunately, her condition is so multifaceted that a recovery looks all but impossible. Seedwing. Paimon bets being a nurse must be pretty tough at times like this. Yes, it makes me a little sad. In Amelizine's eyes, a human's birth, aging, sickness, and death are as much a part of natural law as sunrise and sunset. But human medicine can defy that law to some extent. In that sense, it is a science of miracles. That is why I became fascinated with it in the first place. But it was only after I truly became a doctor that I realized miracles don't always happen. Even the greatest doctors cannot cure all diseases. Seedwing. Well, don't worry about me, Paimon. A doctor's duty is not to cure all diseases, but to treat whatever ailments they can. At the very least, I can lower her fever. That way she'll suffer less. And yeah. Oh, her fever is getting worse. Sure, we're on the case. Found the hot water? Sure did. And look what else we found. Judging by this journal, it seems like Rawat has a private lab. There's a... Oh, that's great. The wet towel is ready. I'm giving you another injection. Are you feeling better now? It's all right. Thank you.
We may leave at any time. What a pleasant surprise. Things are going a little too smoothly today. Illusion shot!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
bombs so heavy. Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you? Woo! These bombs, so heavy.
Shine down.
I swear by my sword.
It's Officer Morgan! They're already...
We came as soon as we heard the news. I can't believe we were so careless. The most crucial information of all was hiding right there, in that room. And we missed it.
Don't blame yourself. Right now, we need to focus on finding a way in. There's a mechanical door over here! Hopefully the instructions in Rawat's journal will help us open it.
It's open. Let's go in.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Need to end a few enemies? How did they get in here?
Captain, up ahead! Those look like our fugitives!
So they found this place too? Don't let any of them escape.
Another
Calm down!
Now you shall perish.
free! Wrong test subject.
Captain, according to our list, many of the fugitives aren't accounted for. There may be others hiding deeper inside the facility.
So these guys were just the lookout crew.
The Marashose Phantom! How did they find this place?
Wait, it's that guard from the fortress.
That's right, I'm on your side. The Duke sent me. What's the...
Mr. Odilon, didn't I tell you a few days ago that you need to stop all field work until you've recovered?
Well, you know, gotta help His Grace out. Share the load.
Officer Morgan, this man is an imposter. The real Mr. Odilon has no recent health issues.
What? But
Looks like the head nurse was right about the face-swapping method. Arrest them all! DuPont, stay here and keep guard. And watch the exit. If we're not back soon, call for reinforcements.
got it.
These bombs, so heavy. Woo! La la la. Yeah! Da da da, la la la. So many jars. Was this some sort of production facility? This scent. It's probably the ingredients used to make butterfly dew. How come they're all empty? Did it sell so well that he ran out of supplies?
How strange. Why would Rawat choose to manufacture a popular product like that in such a difficult-to-reach location? Given our suspicion that he may have been coerced into the illegal drug trade, I would have thought that any production facility we find here would be used for illicit purposes.
Perhaps butterfly dew is itself an illegal drug.
Do you have any evidence for that claim?
No.
Understood.
Protocol? Protocol, where are you? Da da da. La la la. Doesn't look like we're gonna get this door open. Let's find another way around. Dodoko, where are you? Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? This one's closed too. What's with those carts and tracks? Oh, maybe it's one of those doors that opens when it senses cargo passing through. There's a loaded cart right over there. Let's bring it to the door and give it a try. Da-da-da. Woo! La la la.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Hold still. He might feel a little prick. Don't slip and fall. Go! Huh? Don't slip and fall. This room's much smaller than the others. Judging by the implements on the table, this looks like a potion-making lab.
Head nurse, over here.
Let's see. Huh? Robot's clothes? Why would he change here? Perhaps they stripped him down, left the clothes behind, and disposed of him somewhere else? Yikes, Deedween, where did that come from?
Oh,
What a tragic way to go. Especially with such a bright future ahead of him.
There's a path leading further on, Officer Morgan. Don't slip and fall. Shh! There's a whole bunch of people in there.
Are you serious? You're telling us that within a day, our faces are going to rot like yours?
Fontanian physiology changed dramatically after that great flood, and it's not as compatible with this face-changing solution as before. The side effects are as you can see.
Why didn't you say anything before we all used it?
Look, my plan got you all out of prison, didn't it? You'd have much bigger problems to worry about right now if the Marshal Say Phantom found out about your other crimes. Consider an ugly mug.
Ugh. You're just lucky we didn't leave you in there.
Partners? Make no mistake, each of us is only looking out. You hit things from—
Oh, and you—
Guys, that's enough. What's the plan, Pop?
There is no plan. Besides,
I said enough.
are you kidding me?
Well, there is another option. But you'll have to make a deal with me.
Okay, now we're talking.
I have a document What's the problem?
What do you think?
Well then, say hello to
Ugh, I've heard enough. Get him! Let's see if—
Freeze! Marshal Say Phantom!
What? Who let them in?
Officer Morgan, before—
Bro, what?
I don't see him.
Spare us your
Hutton?
Arrest them all!
Illusion shattered.
I don't know!
Now you shall perish. Ha! Ha!
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Shine down.
Boing, boing, boing. Woo. Yeah. Da, da, da. Yeah. La, la, la. Ah. Come on, we can do it.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Huh.
Some patients
Captain, we've...
over there. The door.
One group trying to arrest me, another trying to hunt me down. Good. I got—
How did he get—
Don't waste your energy. All right.
How naive.
Well then, you'd better hope they get here.
There's some kind of gas leaking from the pipe.
This is our distribution center. The pipe network here was designed to emit—
Why would you do that?
Oh, please. If they can't—
He's a maniac! Come on, we gotta find a way to open the—
Go ahead. Struggle in vain. Once the last of you—
Are you sure you're ready to leave, Pot?
You can't cure my face. Just—
And what if I—
Nice try. You're just trying to stall me. Don't you worry about me. I'll find a way to cure my face once I get out of here.
Oh,
What?
The key component of the face-changing potion is the fluid left behind by dissolved Fontanians. It might look like ordinary water, But it has some... Before the flood, all Fontanians were Oceanids, physiologically speaking. A potion made from that fluid could dissolve and reconstruct the phase of a Fontanian. Theoretically, it could, but since the flood, Fontanians have become true humans.
Are you saying this potion?
How could you know all of this? No.
It also means that I have a formula.
I might get to make a deal today after.
Oh, it's not a formula, but...
What?
When I tried Rawat's skincare product, I noticed it. I'm guessing his...
Huh. But it only contained...
Well, I found a way to reverse the...
That's impossible.
If I tell you some of the ingredients...
Tainted hydrophantasm.
So?
Sounds good to me. There's a delivery pipeline beneath this window. Drop the potion in, and I'll release you all.
Nope, not trusting you that easily. You're like those naughty kids who try to hide their illness. Open the sluice gate first, then I'll hand you the potion.
Even if you're not I'm not closing the...
Fine, then I'll just stand here with the potion in my hand, and...
No.
It's open!
Disable that sluice gate! Jam it!
That's more like it. And that...
Head nurse, there's too much poison gas in here. We have to leave, now!
That was too close. That button is a real nasty piece of work. Oh, don't be too quick to sit down. Moving around a little will help relieve the soreness. Same goes for you, Traveler. Oh, but Paimon, you should be fine, right? Flying fast is pretty tiring too, actually. Anyway, that's not important right now. Paimon's still shocked to learn that there's a whole criminal operation going on behind that skincare lotion. Shame I ended up giving the improved version to Potten after finally making it for you. I'll make you some more, I promise. No, please don't. Paimon doesn't want to use that stuff anymore. Still, it was a pretty good job that Paimon wanted to buy some in the first place, huh? It ended up saving everyone's lives. That's gotta count for something. Yeah.
Head nurse, it's a shame that we...
What a horrible bunch. Especially that... No, we wouldn't. I always keep a whole bunch of... What? Then why did...
If this is true, I must concur. If he changes his appearance and flees Fontaine...
No, you don't understand. I gave him the...
What do you mean?
We gotta hurry. Let's dance.
Don't move a muscle. I might be short, but I pack a mean punch. Captain, you're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around, trying to find a way in. So I detained him.
Whoa.
Are you... Potten?
What?
This is how Potten looked before his face was marred. His...
Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? Why would he change back to his original face and run right into our trap?
Enough of this nonsense. Let me in.
You better pipe down. There's an old lady in the.
To heck with it. Listen to me. I'm Rawat. That's my mother in there.
He's gotta be lying, right? Rawat was a
Forced against his will. Heck, when I was being coerced, everyone thought I was colluding of my own free will. And then what? Amazing what a difference a handsome face makes.
Save us this.
You want an explanation? Fine. I'll tell it how it is. When I was just potting, the whole world.
Ew.
Women despise me.
Collaborate? You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
My peers score.
Mr. Parton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment opportunities.
Only villains.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy mistake to make. So I suggest you put any thoughts of running away to rest.
There was no way out for me until.
Mr. Rawat,
I became popular. This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact. Would you consider working with me?
My peers look... I'm very interested in your research, sir. You must...
And the villains even began to fear me. Becoming Rawat showed me what a superficial but I did not hold a grudge. After all this or so I thought. But... Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Who are you?
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her son one last time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me, the only person who cared about me was my mother.
I have to let her see me again. Even if it means donning my own. Well, is that enough explaining for you? Now
Have you ever considered if you'll even be able... You found a way to completely change your identity.
Why would I want to give up on such a lucrative...
So you kept being a villain?
Villain? You have no right to judge me! You're all...
You're a villain to the... Honestly, I don't see a villain...
Don't humor me. You don't seem surprised by my confession in the least. How...
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion bottle and spare our lives. But I had to confirm my suspicions.
Are you kidding me?
Well, there were no... But... I believe...
Fundamental qualities. Most people probably don't. You use it yourself.
Seedween? Yes, you're right.
It was either carry on living... So you see...
That's not important right now.
Huh?
Head nurse.
Don't worry. Back in the war, he was willing to risk sacrificing...
I see.
So before you arrest him, please allow him to see his mother one last time.
All right. I understand.
Mom? It's me, Potton. Your son. Mom!
I'm sorry, but I have some...
What?
Your appearance no longer has any...
No, it can't be. I've done so much to get... No!
The temperature of his palm must have changed. I'm sorry. It seems I couldn't bring him back to you after all. It's you? Oh, of course.
Mom! Why will you answer her and not me? Why?
No more questions, Potton. She's gone.
Mom?
I'm sorry to say this, Potton.
The wait is over,
Another skincare promotion. Oh, Seedween's here too. Hey, Seedween. Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello. Of course. Nurse's orders. Actually, never mind. Nope, there's nothing. Besides, after consulting... Wow, it's Seedween.
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse.
Great. Good job.
Also, you mentioned after he saw his mother for the last time, apparently, their supplier was Vash. It made for a seamless...
Vache.
Make no mistake, since the flood cut off their supply of after receiving...
That sounds more like it.
Based on what he told us in his confession, he tried to throw us off, but there was...
So he tried this looking at the
Yes, even so.
I understand. Why did you want them anyway? Cotton was one of my... Why are you still... That may be true.
One last thing, head nurse. It would be for the best.
Of course.
Thank you.
So, Seedween, did you really use that potion yourself? Why do you sound so... yes, but... I know. Before I tell you... Of course! Oh, Nervalette and Risley, they're here too.
Good to see you, Traveler. Hi, Mom. I trust all has been going well for you?
Big news, everyone.
Why wouldn't they? Ah, yes, you're quite... After reading the Maréchal...
Take note.
So the old friend... Oh, sorry.
I doubt she...
Indeed. In those days...
Wow.
Younger colleague. Seedween served as... Strictly speaking...
She served a sentence?
Yes. Long before I became you. Initially, I and most researchers, but now... It seems more likely that the law was...
Ignorance is bliss.
Seedween had her
Could you tell us a little...
Certainly.
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out?
Master...
I discovered I had no choice.
Then, I'll find...
There's no need.
But...
As I said...
I know. I'll do what...
Even if it...
As long as I don't...
Then I shall... If I am able. If not, I will leave you a...
When Seedween returned, she found a potion bottle and a note on the... And after I had...
So that's what happened.
I fear Seedween... When I reflected on all this, after the final details of the... Since she invited...
You're here. The old Seedween, the witch who gave you the magic After learning the truth, well, but she was planning. That's just who she was. If lying is what it took to get a kid to take their medicine, then that's what all right, but I broke the law. True. It's just, you're not like him, and yet... Unfair? What makes you... I knew you'd be curious. The verdict came down. This Melazine is guilty. Deudex defended the authority of Fontaine law, but he did not confiscate the Melazine's medical kit. And so, the Fortress of Meripede gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat, even though it never rained in the fortress. Perhaps thanks to her human appearance, no one refused her treatment. She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally, the people of the fortress could not live without her, and though her sentence ended, she did not leave them either. Then one day, she received an invitation from the outside world. The location seemed familiar, and when she arrived, an old lady was waiting for her. She saw right through the Melazine's disguise, but didn't reveal it. Instead, she asked a question.
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people, despite being a Melazine?
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years, Sijuin, and you haven't aged a day. I think everyone knows you are not human. I finally found you, after all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
But how? I was no longer a Melazine by then.
Does it really matter if you're human or Melazine? I remember the warmth of your palm. It's quite unmistakable. And you know what? It hasn't changed one bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sijuin. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melazines. And I think that it's all because of you. I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melazine.
Now that's an ending Paimon can get behind.
After hearing everything Potten said, I wanted to tell him that it didn't matter who he looked like on the outside. But it was too late. The warmth in his palm had already disappeared. I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing to do with his face. I understand.
Oh, it's nothing. Our pleasure.
Oh, there's one more reason I invited you here. It's about in order to restore the appearances of the face-swapping victims, the Marashose Phantom gave me special permission.
Oh. Well, still. If this is the very last bottle in all of Teyvat, getting rid of it would feel like Melazine physiology wasn't after all, from a Melazine point of view, Paimon bets Melazines look the cutest of all.
Paimon,
what was...
Leave it to me.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
What should I try this time?
Add as. Thank you for.
You're concerned.
To be... in what way? I have to be careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Shenyan?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning. I'll have you know.
Several... hundred?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms.
Yep. They've definitely been around.
Hear that? Had I not... doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take...
Whoa! Please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Shoo you! You got a new...
Mm-hmm.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes?
Master, I brought in most of my...
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually...
It appears... Now, this expert you met...
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Shenyun. She...
Huh.
If it isn't Miss Shen... Quite well, thank you.
Huh. So you...
Indeed.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge, and
Why, you flatter me.
Not at all, Mr.
While I am loath to... You two already knew each other, and you...
Miss Shenyan speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr... I deeply apologize for doubting you. So,
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that's so perfect. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind...
All right. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot.
The Northland Bank? Huh.
I fear people only use...
Zhongli!
My friends.
We've been great!
My days have been quite pleasant as well. As for you, Miss Shenyan, I presume you...
I must say, the name...
Whatever for. Am I not addressing...
Well, that is true. One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, this city...
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people.
All right, that's enough reflection for one day.
You make a valid point, Pipe.
Perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Ha! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple-layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one.
It's
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li.
a humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Nice to meet you too. That should be everyone. Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after.
That's.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up! By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all...
Straight.
And when has following convention ever got... I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation.
You're right.
So, these rumors.
No, not at all.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them.
You would think that. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Shiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you.
Yesterday?
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Behind the scenes, the true relying on its
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes.
Yeah, he was.
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon.
That's right. The court of public opinion.
But that was so long.
In the world of fashion, they claim that most of your...
The absurdity.
Well, maybe your clientele are criminals. But with the way this...
Venger.
But I'm no longer... I'd be perfectly happy to work with you. Let me offer you a...
You're free to wait, Venger. Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is...
fair enough.
Understood.
So,
Without the accessories, public opinion has...
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article, Miss Chiori doesn't...
That's great!
It's my pleasure. She was the one who... Speaking of Miss...
She was...
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what all...
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear. It's also true that her...
this is all... Wait a second.
That would only make the situation...
You've got a point. Elaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to...
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the...
Oh, no, not at all.
Ah, so you've come across that article?
Yeah, you... My fiancé owns a small... He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes.
And then?
And then, something happened to the bed.
But didn't Chiori say...
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the...
Well, that's good.
It is good. It's just...
What a shit.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it...
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a...
Huh?
I think it'd go a long...
Hey, Ayla!
Huh?
Well, we were...
Oh, I remember. In that case, why don't we split up?
Oh, alright, sounds good.
Chiori?
How did you know?
She did.
I'm not upset. Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning. Don't worry.
Alright, don't mind if we...
Well, how does it feel?
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless...
Yeah, it's important to take yourself...
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. I would get together with the other children.
Whoa, Paimon...
But even as rambunctious as I was as if I discovered... My parents noted.
You were that
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. On top of that, anyway...
No wonder you left the...
I was angry and frustrated.
Well, that's a great dream to...
After that, I had a lot of fun starting. I had of course. Oh, yeah. She did mention... Who would have thought? Alright, that's not...
Ooh, looks like...
Back? It was never gone to begin with.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Charlotte's already working...
I don't like duking it out in the... I know where Uter's...
Sounds good. As for fashion...
Huh? When...
But you're...
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what... To tell you the truth, even here and thinking about all that, I just...
What did...
The sea. Come, let's...
Chiori! Wait, hold up!
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitoile? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us! Should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do? Great! So
Yes, but don't... Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough?
I should be able to make it.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is... Well, anyway...
Well...
What else can we...
I suppose all there's left...
You got it!
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first, I had to make something. If it worked back then, what?
But you...
I know. That's...
Okay.
No need to be nervous, of course. Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions. Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. Who did this? Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it...
maybe you should calm down a bit first, 'cause you see,
huh?
Oof, what is this, a soap opera?
Oh.
Navia sure is scary when she's...
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last...
Not this again.
You're both here!
A moment later and you'd have... We read the article in the papers. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case,
Okay, so it's like this...
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two.
I'm squaddy! Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence. Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple...
But the show's in another 2 days.
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of...
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, comfort...
yeah,
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
All right, we're counting on you. Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said, and meet up with her at Uter's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits. Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good. La la la.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits?
Just a few steps.
Wow, that's cutting it.
Don't worry. I have no intention.
Okay, but...
His factory as usual. We're just curious.
Well, when you...
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. We have different marketing strategies.
All right.
You make a good point.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Ooh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests. First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand. After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Lothair seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Lothair's workspace, all right.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room. Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Ah! Why is it moving?
It seems to have stopped.
Where did this thing take us?
Seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Look out! There are guards here!
Torn to oblivion!
I'll protect us. Hi. Oh. Hi. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Absurd!
This place is...
Look over there.
Ugh. So he...
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to... He's been using...
should...
Never mind issues with...
That's... This This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. Huh? Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
This place seems like... Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked!
Seems like he knew we'd be.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because.
Wait, you're practicing.
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd, but with every finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion, for my part.
You received the acclaim of...
I don't know the Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There's... Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. That didn't do anything either.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Tacky.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. 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 Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
finally made it out. Huh? Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here. Finally, the entrance. At last.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the
The evidence on your person, you mean?
More mechanical guards?
Oh, but this...
What?
Proving that... Spare me the
Fashion is about a...
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall...
That's what you...
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous...
You gave up on your dream. But that was... You think you understand this whole...
Pathetic.
You're right. But more pitiful...
You...
Yeah, just leave this guy to...
No.
But he...
It'll be fine. I'll deal with him.
Catch up with us...
Trying to leave, are we?
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that changed after.
Still...
No matter what you've... If I may borrow the... Allow me to show...
The Chioria brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chioria Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never-say-die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chioria brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself!
Did Chiori not...
Lights! Cameras! Over here, please!
Let the show begin.
the world may change, fashion along with it, but Chioria will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chioria caters to no one. Not even the times. Rather, Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great!
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week.
Well,
Now that you mention it, perhaps...
Our signature
pair would need an alias, of course.
So, does...
Ooh, that sounds and a bit... Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's...
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist...
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori.
Well, I don't really need anything. I don't need anything either. So long... Actually, that about that. The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine. What? No, that's so embarrassing. Ooh, do we get something nice too?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show.
Shivers!
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions...
Enjoyed that, didn't you?
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier.
And if I had...
No, but...
Well, I would say...
All right,
Well, friends,
I'll have to take a break. Oh, by the way, Chio...
I don't need to hear it. Thanks again.
My pleasure. Oh, and that was really quite a...
You don't say.
All right.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give-
A place with the...
Perfect. I'll be right there. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to...
Here. Take...
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chioria Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as...
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two. You've been a great... There were even times when I know for certain that was... I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand... Apart from a single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chioria Boutique could have easily fallen. Perhaps my words were... I'm confident in the...
Well, guess that should...
Oh, yes. You know...
Whoa, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Traveler, Paimon.
Sino! It's been so long!
As do you. So,
Oh, nothing in
funnel.
Really? You were
Indeed. You-
Oh, darn, he said it.
You like that one, huh? You-
Alright. Here's your 500 Mora. Paimon's never
so this was technically my. Anyway.
A case?
Nothing major.
Need any help?
Such enthusiasm.
What?
Obvious enough. Alright. Follow me.
La la la. Da da da. Woo.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a form.
Huh? Sino's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man.
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here? My goodness.
Wow!
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all. That's right. A couple of days.
A threat letter?
Exactly.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, secondly, wow, they sure didn't.
Clearly, that's
10 million more. I'm just a single retiree with nothing.
There were no witnesses. So currently the letter is all we've got. So
Paimon's ready to.
All right, take a look. Very.
Another thing is.
Possibly. And I bet.
Most of the paper around here's.
It's certainly not.
So do we. Wait! Check this! A colored liquid.
Well, it's like we're thinking along.
Is it possible to install the vision?
Where are you?
These bombs, so heavy.
Is it possible to install a vision on a mechanical frame?
La la la.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah,
and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
As such, I'm in. Oh.
Oh, of course! You.
They do look like coffees. Also, if I'm not.
Ah, of course!
Understood. I'll assemble a team to.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing.
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now? Yeah.
Hmm.
Really?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, and crucially, the culprit's.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you!
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden. For someone wrecked, there are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav.
I was just...
You smiled when Arav
He's smiling across...
There are coffee stains closing off the exits to this. The cafe was a red herring.
You can't pin this on...
Really? The innocent have no... Your heart's raced. Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was over quickly. Sino already caught the guy.
You're telling me. One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav. Look like a...
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was so...
The culprit's name is...
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
But he looks so old.
Yeah.
Fool.
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives. He,
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking down on his luck.
Some old woman on...
Is this going...
Oh, right, yeah.
Maybe it's more...
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor. Araka believes that...
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words.
People make up rumors all the...
Arav.
I completely...
Oh, come on.
Okay.
The academia will determine...
Who said I'm... You seem confused. Uraka is still... All it costs me is...
Please rest assured, Professor.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former
We looked into the family.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the... We have to show them.
The relevant authority.
Oh.
Give or take.
Very good.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but...
Ah, I see. Ah, and is it...
Wait, you mean...
He is. Tainari's master, Sir... Though I must say...
Don't be outrageous. No, anyway, hurry up and... go on now.
La la la.
to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. It was students at...
I was out in the forest at least. Most of what I know,
Professors become a lot...
Wow.
It's a pity
And then we'd have...
Really?
Oh, believe...
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take its ban.
Oh, don't worry.
I thought I heard some
Oh, come.
I've been all right, thank you.
Have you eaten yet?
That's awfully kind of you. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine. So what's the occasion, anyway?
Cut.
Sounds like things have really gone to...
I can't believe how...
Young people, but still.
Wow, yeah.
I will always be...
If this were my son...
Luckily.
Kave! You're...
Coming. I'll have to get going.
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in...
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's be...
Oh, mine too. I'll have...
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I...
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
I'll see you all later.
Good night, Professor.
Hey, anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children.
Take care, have a safe trip.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
What do you mean, us time?
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Wait, no! You don't have to play...
Everyone, let's meet. No need to bring anything.
You got it! We'll be...
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Klee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you? These bombs, so heavy. We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight.
You got it. Dinner's on us tonight.
I hope I can contribute too. The other Forest Watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving...
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a
Wow, camping with a Forest Watcher is the way to go. They think of everything.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So? I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a Valberry. I bought
a valuable suggestion.
All I want.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable.
So Kale chose the path of tactical... My dear friend, you know... Oh, drat. A flat... But this isn't over.
Ugh, this guy. We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Firewood. There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon just...
True.
Well, that's no good.
Anyone would think you...
Excellent.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Always. Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Someone sure is
Wait, what?
Hey, if it works for steak...
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3. I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents?
Tonight, I show you mercy.
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff.
Wait, you were actually being.
It's a very
Paimon can't even lift.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do.
But right now, I think they should. Traveler?
Look at this.
What the? What?
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it? Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! I'll hate them.
Sorry to wake you up.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to...
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning. Huh? Where'd the wine cups go? Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are...
They are.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few...
Do tell.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went... Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least. You know what it's about.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes.
I wonder what Sir Nephis... Oh, Cyrus, give me a sec. I'll sketch it out for you. Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever... What?
Take this, for instance. Looks like it bears a striking...
Whose emblem is...
It's the emblem of the...
After discussing it with each other, this was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably... Then, just as we were heading...
Hold on, so what's the...
Something's up, huh? Give me a second.
So you've never heard of the Temple? These days, you can at least historically speak. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members...
So the temple...
It's possible. The real question...
So, how do you know all this?
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah!
If you're asking me whether...
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to...
You said you ran into Sinai.
Yep.
Given that Cyrus is...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up... We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Yes.
If this situation is connected...
Kale, could I trouble you, traveler?
Sounds like a plan.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants. Here we are. This is the place.
Huh, we might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was, he...
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness.
We're looking for sign.
Yes, not. I told him the old fool left. It must have alarmed Sino.
Well, if Cyrus isn't...
Professor, did you hear?
Why, I could. After seeing the.
Huh? Cyrus did...
As a former
So Cyrus initially...
Oh, dear. What on... Oh, I...
Thank you.
What does it say?
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Traveler, Paimon. Let's head...
La la la, da da da. Woo! La la la. Da da da.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah.
We went to Cyrus's house.
He didn't say where...
No.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
I checked some ancient texts for his...
Yeah, and we're...
Meanwhile, Arav, the one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds, was...
Apparently, the two Rocco's in...
I see.
So, how do we...
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Arav also. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia ever since at its roots.
The Academia?
Not only...
So how did
I'll bet that's the...
Whoever is behind...
He must have recognized...
Since the desert...
I have to go after.
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the core of 30.
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari.
It's a pleasure to... Several I was going to say... The Academia, I won't attempt...
I understand.
Good point.
Need our help?
Really? Arav and I... Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay.
Well, if...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you...
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch...
Knowing him, he's
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go? Maybe we should ask...
Hold on.
Is that Dia?
It's not my first...
Sino.
If you're really going to go through with it...
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go...
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I?
Sorry.
Nothing personal.
But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and... Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert. That's gotta be one heck of a...
Sino, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case. We're here to help however you need.
No, it's not that simple.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid.
Sounds like this is...
Still, if he start...
My thanks.
Come on. All right.
Yes, we'll hit.
All right.
And don't think you...
Don't worry, we'll keep...
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Go on.
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
I do. I trust you're all aware of the spirit that gives me my power. Hermanubis, the original founder of the Temple of Silence. Due to my unique constitution, I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was younger. Later, I met the professor, and he brought me to Sumeru City. But my memory of that time... It's a good thing that I did not recognize that...
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus...
I suspect so.
Well, speaking of...
Or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming...
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards...
Hello.
Bahamut.
I'm looking for some... Where was he
Let me think. Do you have a map?
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You've got a really...
Your best of luck.
Hold on.
Do you think it's safe to...
Should be. I'll go...
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Sino...
Given my background,
Ah, hello there.
Oh, a missing person, huh?
I'm just wondering.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
He'd stand out like a...
Yeah, sounds like...
He's looking behind.
Uh-oh.
Your friend over there. Hey, aren't you Sino, the General Mahamatra?
Yes.
You don't seem surprised.
It wouldn't be the...
Oh, you're...
I have a bad feeling.
No need to hide it.
I thought you were...
Hey!
Suits me.
Just cut to the...
All right, come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find your silver-haired...
So you know where...
Just follow me.
La la la. Da da da.
And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
Whoa! Something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden?
Wait, so...
Is this...
All good question.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis. Oh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for you.
Me too.
La la la. Da da da. Da da da.
All right. You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence. Sit...
So he's just gonna leave us here?
They can't have been at the...
So this is the Temple of Silence, after leaving the rainforest.
Hey, look! That guy's coming back.
Don't worry. Someone will come and...
What's your name?
My name is Sethos.
So we're free...
Yep. Cyrus is here.
Hey, Seth!
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. Mm-hmm.
I never imagined that the true...
That's King Deshret.
We should be wary of...
Here he is. Grandfather, the person you wish to see is...
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one...
Professor!
Cyrus!
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. Cyrus owes...
Just leave, Sino.
So that's why you did...
Some things in the...
Sino didn't make a...
My secrets are...
You're afraid. You recognize... You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you, Cyrus. But then, we both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
You?
Hermanubis is...
Does he mean you?
The moon is right. He rescued me from the brink of death once. Many years ago in the desert. When he learned... it was... The moon proposed that we... many believe... One other child...
For many years, the test subjects, the original plan, as the second state, but as I was deliberating, both our two vet to preserve our faith and our...
Ultimately...
In recognition of your... I have always...
I see.
Look, in essence, I borrowed your but you cannot...
I'm sure you don't you and he... As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is...
That power is not yours to wreak...
You are wrong. Sino was...
So those are your terms for...
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying is...
Divine power.
He is no longer a small child. But...
Both my heart and mind...
Don't listen to...
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Say that Sino refuses to return his power. You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your...
Wait. Though everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
Why is he coughing?
Moon!
Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather. I don't like to drag out conversation. Had Cyrus not stopped the Still, I'm not like my but I see things a little differently. So I'm not going to force you.
I just... Things will only...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
All you embalm ultimately.
I'm glad to see you're giving it some...
I won't forsake my...
That works. Oh, my grandfather...
Are you sure about
I need to think.
All right, well... Where are you? La la la.
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he's a
I agree.
So that's one thing. A few other things come to mind too. You've heard all you need to hear. My own memory. I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. I think the power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
no, I have no intention of returning, so I will challenge them head on.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and just
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can.
Great. And
la la la. La la la.
Sethos.
Have you made up your mind?
we'll get to that.
I have no objections. Follow me. Keep your voices down.
Let's talk out. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and he appears to have regretfully.
Yeah.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of so tell me.
Yeah, there's no.
You know?
Right.
You're right. I accept. Legend has it that that group
sounds very fitting.
As a fellow
3 against 3.
However, letting Cyrus lead.
None needed. If I win, the Temple of Silence. If you win,
it's a deal.
Well, after how that went,
there never was.
You have to win.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child.
But yeah, when you
Exactly.
The Traveler and I.
And neither shall. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, but there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Clee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. La la la.
We gather on. This is our representing.
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the academia,
Ready.
warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here.
Huh? Are you?
I agree. She's very strong.
Okay, then
Sure.
we have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with her, or Paimon will make you regret it!
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready.
Let's begin.
Watch out!
Go, Canary, go!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
One thing after another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One with the force. Yeah.
Thus ends.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the fight when you're
For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnest now. I will fight.
I am Sino, and you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel.
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end. My grandfather is a wise leader, but our faith has held us back. Times have changed. Then I thought of you. Each Ba fragment of I once thought that
I am more than just a...
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more than my... Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule-Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos.
I know.
I guess you were prepared.
Yeah, he's... At least,
What's next?
per my
But that I did foresee this, Sethos. Were it not for this... I do.
Still.
Well, Sethos.
But...
No, that's a much bigger...
I will try.
Actually, part of that way, no matter had you won, and were I to win, he knew that the temple's his plan meant that...
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these. You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle. Thank you for everything, Sino. As a gesture of our gratitude, the Temple of Silence... But you must be exceeding... By the way, Tainari. The story goes that King Deshret... He went on to fight many The Tainarians who left, in all likelihood.
How fascinating.
I like this.
By the way...
Yes.
If it's true that...
Someone's got to make I will make a detailed report on all... I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to if we're going to work together.
I will. All right. Well...
See you soon. Come hang up.
What were you thinking, Gallop?
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling?
What do you mean, what other? A one-man suicide mission, hmm? That...
All right. What do you mean, bag of... Okay, look.
One...
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give them a...
Wow. The last time he chewed...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them this. We can go for dinner at...
Makes sense. I'm in.
Hyman's coming too!
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you...
All taking...
That does not and when you run into
Now would not be a good time.
Yeah, right.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of...
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me...
Say, Madame Farazan, I can see...
Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale!
Huh? What? What do you mean, cup?
Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm. 2 people left.
Boing, boing, boing! La la la. Woo. La la la. No.
We're just reorganizing all the.
There's no rush.
My sincere thanks.
Yes, with your help.
I see. The Temple of Silence.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole.
That day will come. Now, as a token of my appreciation.
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
La la la.
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for.
Woo. Da da da. And then the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa.
A truly
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this. Then
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of.
Of course.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before.
yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was.
Maybe save that.
I think that'll do me.
Shall we stop off at the House of
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kale's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress, you never.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after.
Do you 3 have anything? If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's. La la la.
Been a while since I last. Need any help?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so happy.
Traveler. Turn around. This is my secret base. When I was a student, back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was at. Our gifts help us...
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way. Of course.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever.
Those were good.
Then make it. There's some. You guys carry on without.
Okay.
Hey, you're not supposed.
Oh my days.
Professor, what are you?
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found?
Some old folk.
Can you believe? I was at the academia early. Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture.
You look quite young. Ah, it's this one. I remember.
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheeky.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, hey, at moments like this, I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Oh, it was... You've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the
Good thinking. Take your own advice. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she...
Look how cute you were when you...
Yeah, and look...
Oh, that's... Hey. All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have...
Or you could...